is up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C. And in this particular podcast, or should I say another bonus podcast, is day 54 of my 365 video journey. If you are watching, well, still actually listening on YouTube, which is under the name Tasha C TV, or if you're listening under the podcast platform, which I'm using Speaker or other platforms, and y'all looking at the number, it'll be description. Either this is podcast episode 50 or whatever, so, or it should be 49 or 50, okay, because I have actually a couple videos where I'm showing my face with my video journey. Okay, y'all. So this is officially the last day of November of 2019. So tomorrow when we all wake up, y'all, it's going to be December the 1st. The last month right before 2020, okay? And shows like this whole, even just these months left on this year has went by fast, with certain stuff. So anyways, y'all, of course, I just got a few things, I rant and stuff about. Well, for example, I'll just talk about a little thing in my neighborhood. I don't know how long this estate sale is going to last, or we have these neighbors, have moved away. They actually tried to move earlier today. They actually moved, I think maybe about 30, 40 minutes. I forgot where they stay at. Not for, like, the distance. I know they said where they stay at, but to the other neighbors. But, they were type of neighbors that you would never know that I used to actually engage to be like cool with their sons when we were younger, but they were kind of like neighborly, but at the same time not damn neighborly at all, because they were type of people, like my dad and the other two neighbors on the other side of us, they will, when the snow comes and stuff, they would go over there, actually Dad, and I think sometimes our neighbor next door, but the other neighbor was like, okay, I'm just doing y'all twos, I ain't about to do that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they've been here all the been here majority of my life, but like I said, they left, but they didn't tell my dad they were leaving, any of us they were leaving, like they were sneaking out, and we were the ones like being more neighborly. It's not like there weren't people to say hi and bye, but how some people are just half-assed and fake, or whatever. So they, obviously they finally are moving, but they've been moving for a whole entire year. I mean, they were completely moved out of the house, but they've been taking stuff out the house damn near, and I'm not trying to over-exaggerate, y'all, for a whole entire year. Okay, just give y'all a little background. So, the last 2 days, today, earlier, another one, they got the estate sale, y'all. And I haven't been there. I thought some of my family had been over there. I mean, like I say, you're just walking next door or whatever. But, the reason why I wanted to bring this up is that we stay in an area where there's a park across the street, whatever, that type of area. But it's not one of those parks, you have some parks where they have a parking lot inside the park. It's not big like that. It's just basic parking. You park all around it. It's not a really big park or nothing. But you can park actually all around it. And it basically like 2/3, really majority of the park, you can park all around it. Of course, there's houses all around there, whatever. And I think the farthest side, I ain't got no sense of direction, y'all, so it's bad. But there's only one part that is just houses, and it's not, like a park area. It's just, you walk, and then next minute you're already in a neighborhood, but there's houses there as opposed to it, you're able to park directly right next to the park. You know what I mean? It's 3 sides, and we live on one of the sides of the park, basically. So, the thing is, there's parking on both sides. It's not one of these areas where, you can only park on one damn side or reserve, or one of those type of things. You can park on both sides. And like I said, there's also 2 other sides where you can go all the way down the street where all the houses are, because there's a house on both sides, including the park. So, like I said, it's a park that, you just park right next to the park, or you can cross the street from the houses. So, why I'm bringing this up, y'all, is what the annoying ass part is when you got these assholes who sit here and they will park directly across someone's driveway. And it was a couple times my dad had to tell people to, like move out the way, because you know how it makes it difficult to get out the driveway. But these people park, and this sometimes that happens occasionally. They haven't done that in a while, in several months. But there have been times where people, and it'd be nobody around. And what I mean is open space. I was about to say open opportunity, y'all. Open space. There's all this parking space. That's what I'm saying. It's not like, say, it's back to back, or we're in an area where it's, car to car, or it's limiting parking, limit parking to that point. So somebody will be an asshole and they sit there and they park directly across someone's driveway. Somebody they got, I don't know what was the circumstances going on my truck talking or whatever, but there was a couple times there was people used to do that, and do that, not just us, but the other folks, where they purposely were parking across from people's driveways. And as if there was nowhere else to park. When I mean it was enough space, y'all, it did not make any sense. And y'all probably everywhere, there are some people who purposely park, as if there's nowhere else to park. And that's the same as these people, some of these people. It's been it's been really like since this morning, then it ends like, before it gets like, it's in the afternoon, like 4 or 5 or whatever, something. And so you got people, it's like one car may stay there, and then there's another car, and then it's just always at least one car that does that parks directly across our damn driveway. So I don't know when the hell this estate sale is going to keep going. Sometimes they do that with our another neighbor too, you know what I mean? But like I said, and our other neighbor is, the way his driveway is, it's on the other side. I mean, the way his house is a little bit bigger, but the way his driveway is, people don't park across the street, and his driveway is bigger. I mean, like I said, his house was custom built. Okay, so but anyways, what I'm saying is that it's an inconvenience for people, and that's what they used to do with our neighbors anyway. Sometimes they have this company, and there's occasionally a-hole, or one of they peoples would park across our damn street or whatever. I mean, across our driveway. So we've been having that. So I don't know if is this an all weekend sale. I don't know if it's all week. Like I said, this was the second day of that, but I'll be glad. It was actually more people yesterday. I guess there was even a Black Friday sale, even at, estate sales, whatever. Okay, so that's that. But I mean, it's just ridiculous to people, even if they were giving out free refrigerators and stuff, that is just really rude as hell to park across somebody's driveway. Period. I don't think you're even supposed to do that. Period. But there's people who try it and just park. I can't. But anyway. So besides that, it's a couple things that I just wanted to talk about that I've, seen on, might say on the net, or, YouTube and so forth. I want to talk. This is not going to be not a long podcast that much neither. But I was going to talk about, I suggest y'all, besides, if y'all have a chance to see the movie Queen and Slim, make sure y'all see that movie. And also, if y'all a book reader, or I think they have an audiobook, y'all, just to let y'all know, if y'all are a new listener and stuff on, whether it's on the podcast platform or YouTube, I let y'all know when y'all hear these clicks and stuff, because I'm recording from my phone, the clicks are coming from me, occasional notification may be coming from me, so if you hear certain sound effects, it's that, so I didn't realize until like last week and stuff that it was doing that. So, what I was going to say was that based on what I gathered, or like seeing, because I'm not going to give the movie away, and if you want to say watch like Jay Lee's Corner on YouTube gives a full, thorough, with spoilers, Queen and Slim movie review. So if you wanted to, watch that, please do. But, like I said, that movie, I could see why people said go see it. But because, what I hear, it's symbolism. And also, actually, this, like I said, I brought up this writer before. And I think he is from Detroit as well. Donald Goines, which is Goines, right? Now, you can probably find a couple of books. Some of his books are actually in audiobook form. the first one, like I said, the only reason why I know about this offer, y'all, is because I think it was a book that my brother had left, and it was in like downstairs, one of the base, the bathroom in the basement, and I found the book. And it was the first adult book I read, and it was called Whoreson. So, of course, I didn't know what the hell was going on, but it was Story of Ghetto Pimp. I wonder why they never made that into a movie, to be honest with you. The Whoreson. Now, because, they got, I forgot, like, they got Carwell, but they got a whole series. They got certain books that have been turned to films that have been, like, you can call urban classics. But I never heard or read Don't Fiend. But I dug the book. I actually had, and I can't find it. I don't know, my niece took when she was younger or something like that, but I can't find it, or I lost it. And and they got an auto book. So I'm looking at the auto drive or overdrive. Get it from your libraries. I don't know if they got it everywhere, but I was just looking to see if you don't want to say like read the book or whatever. Get your library card and just rent it. Through your local library should be there. I mean, it varies because some libraries mostly have the same title, but some of them might be either they don't have it at all, or you might be on the waiting list. But the based on the review, and honestly, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I looked at the spoilers, like I said, I was concerned about, like I said, watching the movie because I already knew it was going to be emotional, and because the sad part is this stuff can happen in real life. Even though I was able to, even though I don't know how the hell David Meg's Man was going to come up. And, I'm glad I did watch that series. But, like I said, it's one of those movies that should be classic. But like I said, if you have time to also not only see the movie Queen Slim, it kind of it doesn't remind me, but it at all, because the only thing it kind of reminds me of that book and why I made that suggestion is about like a couple, that's trying to basically survive, survive, even though they're two different stories. But it just kind of reminds me of couples, that found love in a hopeless place and in a very, very tense and tragic situations, so to speak. And I'll leave it as that, because unless I want to sit here and talk about the book, not Whoreson, A Black Girl Lost. Okay, if you want to read Whoreson, it kind of had a better ending, even though it was some crazy stuff. Because like I said, it was a story of a pimp, and his mom was a whore, so she named him Whoreson. Okay, I forgot what author, because I think my mom, I don't know how she had the book. It was an author I liked it better than Whore's Daughter. It was a man who made a book called Whore's Daughter. He wasn't Donald Goines, whatever, but I didn't like that book that much. I wasn't feeling that at all. Not to say, like, he wasn't a kid neither, because it was only 16-year-olds and starting in the pimp game, okay? But it was just like the Whore's Daughter. I was just like, pedophile, it was just so many issues going on. But not to say that Whoreson didn't have that neither, because like I said, he was 16-year-olds. Like I said, they're both on audiobooks, so read those books as classic. I never read Iceberg Slim yet. I still have not read any of Iceberg Slim novels, okay? Just to let y'all know that. But it just reminds me of the type, of thing where, people, they survive this stuff, and you want them to win. I'll just leave it as that. Okay. But other than that, what else had came up? Now, I did watch with shout out to Alexander Rogers and his friend, his BFF Chris. They do pop roast. It's our channel, but I think they've been doing it like at least a year or so with the pop roast, and they just be roasting stuff that be, in the entertainment business and giving their opinion, and sometimes some shade is thrown, some library reads, and so forth, right? So I didn't know this, that the reason why, but I did know Jay Book, from the book B2K, formerly known as like actually one of the better dancers, and You Got Served, which Forrest Fox pointed out, which I kind of noticed. Like I said, I seen clips, but I didn't see the whole movie. But I will tell y'all this, that I did remember that Jay Boog has, he's been doing like stuff in the entertainment. I did hear like he was still like doing management or doing something. He's still been in the entertainment business. I knew more so about that, about him being in the entertainment business besides Omarion, but I didn't know what the hell Fizz supposedly did until Love at Hip Hop. And Fizz is the flat, I forgot. Until Love at Hip Hop. And I'm not trying to say like to be sarcastic or anything. I really did not know. But I did know that Jay Boog was like, for a couple years, he'd been, for a while in the entertainment business, like managing or producing, whatever. He been behind the scenes getting them bags, okay? So what I heard what Chris was saying, and Alexander Rogers' recent pop roast that just premiered earlier, like I said, check out their channel. Check out Alexander Rogers, check out Chris on there, okay? Because I think that's a weekly, like that due day every Friday or Saturday is uploaded. But check out Alexander Rogers because it's hilarious. Feel good time channel, okay? So anyways, Chris had said actually that the reason why, Jay Boog, Jay Boog actually books, like I just said a couple of minutes ago, that he been doing the management and shit, whatever, right? Or booking. So he, is doing the booking for the tour. Because I know he's, from watching people's reviews, that I know he was, like, trying to have, like, the immature IMX, whatever, and Rage It. Y'all, I should not have watched it. Ashley Miller's, and because she kept singing Ray Ban, that part where I guess, like, the recent episode, and I cannot get that Ray brand out my head. So, anyways, y'all, going back to business, he is still going to be booking, so he may not have get the performance money or anything like that, but 9 times out of 10, he still got some money, so no wonder he's like shout out, because of the day he still gets some money, or he ain't get the money off it, but he is still getting, some money, okay, so, that's good, whatever. So, back to, it's besides getting off of, a Marion Appreciation Day, or Marion National Day, whatever y'all prefer. By the way, y'all, I didn't know, because I have VJ Vlad, I do follow it because of the interviews the last couple of years, but I don't have, like, the bell on YouTube where, like, you can click all, you get all notifications, because I knew it was snippets, but I did not watch the Marion full interview. But since due to Marion's National Day, I may go ahead when I got some time to watch the whole interview, because I only see snippets, like on Instagram and stuff, so I may check that out. Now, also a couple things that I see on Instagram that have me, interested. I just wanted to point out whatever. I don't really want to say like allegedly, allegedly. I want stuff that actually had happened. Okay, so the only thing that I'm going to talk about is, now y'all heard about the legend Billy D. Williams. Now I more so have heard about Billy D. Williams, because I remember he made a play on this movie called Double O Soul that's supposed to be like a parody, of like, 007, James Bond and all that stuff, right? And, Colt 45, he was the spokesman for Colt 45 malt liquor, in the early 80s and the 90s. And if you went to any convenience store / a liquor store, so forth, you seen the sign back in the day of Colt 45 with Billy D. Williams. And also, when I got a little older, I was still a bigger kid, and he used to be like in such movies as, the Star Wars brands too. He was Star Wars. Then he played Han Solo. Like I said, I wasn't Star. I mean, I know about Star Wars, but I ain't Star Wars like that, okay? So anyways, there was an article they just put out on the Jasmine brand on their page that Star Wars actor Billy D. was come out as gender fluid. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still trying to learn about, the fluid, these terminology fluid, which, just to let y'all know, gender fluid is totally different than a being sexual fluid, which sometimes I think is replaced it, I'm not trying to be funny, but sometimes I think when people use, like, just like recently, like Cynthia's daughter off of Real Housewives of she considers herself sexually fluid, and I heard it a couple times. But some people call themselves sexually fluid when, I'm not trying, because for what I gathered is that some people don't want to be, like, labeled as bisexual, but they, or pansexual, whatever. But they're like, I like anybody, or I'm fluid, whatever flows, or I'm sexually fluid. But I've heard also about gender fluid. And like I said, even hearing the term when I reviewed, yes, I'm going to keep bringing David X, make this a phenomenal show. I'm going to put in existence, going to come back, and me, Really Be TV, and El Teddy, and EB Reviews, and other reviewers will this time review the season 2. We're going to manifest that. And hope I'll be able to join, bring more to the conversation. We'll, have some future panels on that again. That was fantastic, just being on the guest panel. But anyways, y'all, what I meant to say was this. Now, one of the characters, actors in there, he played a role of someone called Mix Elijah with MX, and the character was considered genderqueer. And sometimes, if y'all watched this first season, when he would, like people like, well, what should we call him? He preferred, just Miss Elijah or whatever, Mix Elijah, as opposed, instead of saying like he, they, whatever. So, but he was also gender and queer, saying, it was like a combination of basically gender fluid and queer. So, like I said, watch the series. So anyways, y'all, they said he's came out as gender fluid. And I'm just going to read this real quick. Legendary actor Billy D. Williams is breaking the gender binary, knows for his role as Lando. Okay, wrong character. Whoo, y'all, or I'm not gonna tag hashtag Star Wars because y'all ain't about to get on me who are the fans. I thought it was Han Solo, whatever. He was Lando in 1980s. Y'all ain't about to get on me like that. Okay, like I said, I seen bits of parts of Empire Strike Back because I think I seen one book as a kid. We watched a couple movies, during school as well, when they got, near Christmas and stuff, and seeing certain stuff on and off. I seen the ignorant ass version 1999 when it was the prequel when Jar Jar and them. I did see that, okay? Now, that's one film I did see. But anyways, y'all, The Empire Strikes Back, the 82-year-old, they should have said Star, okay, am I reading this wrong? The Empire Strikes Back, the 82-year-old, they actually have this on here. It's not me messing up some words, is making headlines for opening up about his gender fluidity. In a new interview, he uses both he and him and she and her pronouns. He said, I say himself and herself because I also see myself as feminine as well as masculine. He continues, I'm a very soft person. I'm not afraid to show that I sound myself. I never try to be anything but myself. Winder says, I think myself as relatively color character who does not take himself or herself too seriously. Okay, so some people said thought the interview was on Jasper Brand website, but it wasn't on there. And somebody pointed out, the gender identity, which is true, has nothing to do with it. Just Kim Norberly said this, which is true. Gender identity has nothing to do with your sexuality. Non-binary does not mean he's attracted to men. Like I said, even though it's complex or whatever, y'all, let me just do one confession. My profession that I originally wanted to do when I was, probably in high school, right, junior high school. When I wanted to, still be in the therapy and psychology field, I originally was thinking about being a sex therapist. And I did take, it's still interesting about the human sexuality. I took a human sexuality course, when I was in college. It was a pretty interesting course. But I know it's totally changed 10 years, plus something later, especially with this term. Because I don't recall us with the terms generally fluid and sexually fluid and stuff. So, and I'm starting to hear more people saying they're non-binary and all this stuff. So it's like non-binary. They might be non-binary, but they're, like I said, it's a learning process. I'll just say that. So I was surprised to hear that because I'm like, I haven't heard about Billy D. Williams in a minute. He just been chilling, but okay. Well, somebody says, you got to read the entire article. So I'm going to go and maybe read and come back to the update. They also said that allegedly an exclusive Princess Love Ray J have not discussed getting back together. They only communicated about their daughter spending our supports are false. And as they said, a close insider source. And that's why I want to put allegedly. I ain't about to say that. But it was true. Like, they were going back and forth. Ray J was making videos. She was making videos. She felt abandoned. Her family came in. His mama and them came in. You know, all this other stuff. Then it seemed like they got back together because you seen him with the baby. And it seemed like her and he thought they got back together. So, yeah. So, like I said, so another like two things I want to talk about, y'all. Now, if y'all been watching Love After Hip Hop as well, I'm gonna bring it up again. You know, I just brought this up again. You know, with like I said, Princess and Ray J, whatever from there. Here's the thing. Now, there, you know, this a producer, songwriter, and singer couple, rapper couple, whatever, is actually, you know, A1 and Lyrica. They're also, you know, that couple. You know, they've been having problems with their marriage and yo back and forth. You got Summer Rabbit, you know, as I don't the Julie's Corner, Summer Rabbit says that, you know, allegedly, you know, has slept with him and all this other. I mean, no, according to A1, they did sleep together and stuff. So I'm not gonna say allegedly, but you know, he had this video, and we all know A1 stands out. He's trying to be, I guess, a rock star. So has some, you know, has like a lot of interesting stuff going on with his look. But y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to be that judgmental stuff. But when I seen the video, first was on Shade Room to someone else, like a dance off between him and Chance the Rapper, and I'm saying, you know, he did this dance before. It's A1's dancing, okay. But the problem was it was cute. You know, first it was like it showed the scene real quick, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? You see him and his wife's beautiful little son, Ocean, right? And then you see A1, right? Now, who the hell is filming this shit? You see this Negro dancing in a diaper, matching, you know, his son's chilling in his diapers, chilling in his Huggies, and this ninja is sitting here dancing in some fucking yeah, there's an F-bomb, okay? Definitely gotta add this to the explicit version of the third show. I sat here and was like, what the hell is this? And I see this couple, he's up here dancing, go back and forth, but most of the video, he's dancing in these damn diapers, okay, that's meant, you know, for people. And I'm just sitting here like, there's people who really have to wear those, okay? I used to work in the health field, you know, 20 plus years ago, whatever, and had to help some of my patients I used to work with had to wear diapers, okay? Just keeping it real with y'all, okay? I was on there like, maybe I did that for like couples. Majority of the work I did was just like sitting, making sure the person's okay and they're breathing okay. But when I worked for one facility for about maybe 3 months before I had worked like almost 10 months, where like I said, it was more so just like watching, making somebody sure they was okay and make sure they took their medicine. But I did work with patients, like I said, that also a couple of them that when I was working for one company that, you know, some of them had to wear adult diapers. So the fact that he is up here dancing to wear a diaper, then you see another scene where he's laying on the ground and you got a little man, you know, you got Ocean up here, you know, with his bottle, you know, and he's sitting on the floor. Then you got damn A1 in this damn diaper up there like he chucking down a freaking Hennessy bottle. I mean, I know, like, I've heard of, like, you know, now I remember seeing a picture and the baby talked about it. He didn't use the diaper or anything, but he did say some years ago, he ain't gonna lie, and I did see a couple other folks as well, had seen him. He was walking around a diaper as well. At first, maybe the beginning of this year, but he was like, you know what? You know, like, that was a time. But I'm just saying right now, I just was like, it was something about A1 doing the stuff. And you know how they came up, I don't know if they're going to come back to the show again, but I didn't watch it. And it was supposed to be Twisted Love. I forgot what show it was, but it was about people with all these different fetishes. And I remember seeing a commercial for it. I think it was on Weed TV or just something like that, where people, you know, Big Love or something. No, that was the name of the HBO show. With, you know, the guy had all these damn wives and shit. But, y'all, I remember, you know, some of these people have fetishes. And you heard some of these sick-ass folks that sat here and purposely lied and said, like, they had, you know, some men. Ain't somebody recently got caught doing that sick-ass stuff up here, pretending like he had to be in diapers like he was incapable, he was one of those people who had to wear diapers. So he didn't get women, nurses and stuff to change him with his sick ass. That's what I'm saying. There's some people do that. There's some people who have fetishes for that. Who want to be changed and but that's what I'm saying is he's up here just dancing and thinking this stuff is cute and dancing on, dancing on with his son with some damn diaper on. Everyone just wants to stand out, just attention, but he got it. He been got the stand out stuff. But this right here, I was just like, no. I just want to know, is he going to talk about it? Did they film the reunion already? Because, no, I think they do that. I think they do it a couple months, prior before they have the season finale. Shoot, I think they finally got the season finale of the Hip Hop finally this upcoming, next Monday, or this upcoming Monday next week. So, but anyway, y'all, I was just shocked. But anyways, people when they want attention, okay. And then I'm just thinking about it. What the hell did he really think? Like, you know what? I'm really going, I'm going to stun on them today. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to stun on them today. I'm going to get these diapers. Did he go to CVS? Did he go to Walmart? Where did he go? I can't. I can't. Whew. So, it's kind of messed up, though. The reason why I also seen on Jasmine Brand, unfortunately, singer Chico DeBarge was arrested after being caught with meth. And it's messed up because, Chico DeBarge is talented. And unfortunately, if y'all, go back to the Barge backstory and watch the Unsongs and Bobby DeBarge and all this other stuff, they're from Michigan. I have personally not met whatever, but met them, or my family has met them. But it's sad because addiction has run deep in his family, and not, to get on the serious side, sad that, he was in jail like 6 years, I think, or something like that before when it came out, especially that song with him and Joe No Guaranteed, and classes like We're Not Together, and Virgin, it's, it's just sad. Hopefully that man can get help, because like I said, it's really been sad with the tragedy that family has been through, and I'll be that they're just in God's hand, because there's a lot of stuff with that family. Okay. So, little Uzi Bird getting a couple things on chest. Okay, you know what? It is what it is. Okay. But anyways, also too, I wanted to just say real quick about this story on Shade Room. And what happened is that this young dude, it's this new rapper that is signed. Is this new artist Meek Mill that's signed? It's called Young World, right? And y'all, I'm not just gonna break this quick, but Meek Mill was really gonna go has been looking for talent before. But I remember, and just to bring up real quick, and I know this is gonna be seem like it's out of nowhere, but Meek Mill originally signed. It was actually a Detroit artist that he signed, and he was even on his mixtape or whatever, and he was actually cashed out. So if y'all heard her, got new, Stacks, check out new album. She just had her and Stallion both looking like some superheroes on the darn stage. She had a clip, her and the Stallion, whatever, and Meek Mill actually signed Dex on Sama, and actually, like I said, she's from Detroit, Dex Asam, but they actually have broke up because she also did an interview too with Black, and I seen parts when she was talking about with her former ex with Dex, whatever, and stuff. And so, like I said, Meek Mill, he do be looking for talent, all right. So that's what I remember about that. But like I said, if y'all looked that up, Dex had got killed like in 2015, something like that. And I didn't know till 2 years ago. I just happened just to look up some information, and it was jacked up 2 years later when his brothers got killed. I'm just like, ooh, oh, that's messed up. But anyways, y'all. Now, there's this new art. I'm not gonna say new artist. This is my first time hearing about him. But Meek Mill has an artist, and I seen the other day who, had it. He spoke like, yeah, it says Meek Mill, new artist, speaks on why he hasn't copped some jewelry, and his name is young. This young man, this young man's full of wisdom, is Young Ro, and he was sitting there chilling with his, with his outfit. And you know how people, sometimes equivalent that, you got a jewelry means your worth for material things. Outside automatically means your worth, okay? Even though we can rent, people can rent a lot of stuff nowadays, okay, down there. Okay, you can even rent happiness, damn near. So anyways, now Young Ro explained, the other day, he was like, you know what, I ain't about to be spending 50 G's on no chain or whatever. My mom is, in this place. Why would I, basically, I'm paraphrasing, but why the hell would I spend money on a damn chain when my mama, is, chain? And I, basically try to make sure his family's good before he's sitting here wasting his money, foolishly. That's what he's saying. It's like, it's not a valuable investment. His, grandma on dialysis, his mama trying to make sure that, she has a place to stay where, do better or get her better, something like that, whatever. But he was like, hell no, he ain't about to sit here and spend his money on stupid stuff. And so we have Blueface, Thaulina, the classics such as, Bust Down Thaulina. I want to see it bust down. Woo! Yeah, that shit right there, y'all. It is classic. Anyway, the Thaulina rapper says, if you can sign a deal, this is, his little messages, whatever. If you sign a deal and you can't afford 50 for a chain and 50 to get your granny off the Alice's and another 100 to put your down on your mama house, you shouldn't have signed that on crit. Then he like this again. Invest in yourself. A chain is more than a chain. In this rap shit, it is all about image. It is not about how good you rap. We know that shit because your ass can't. Shoot, I have a chance. Or how good you freestyle. It's 2020. Actually, nigga, no, it's not. I don't mean to say the N-word. Okay, never mind. It's a popularity contest. You get paid on how cool you look and how how much you appeal to your fan base. It's a new rapper every 5 minutes. I was about to do the minute fresh. You gotta stick if you want longevity in this shit. Why do you think people notice if you don't have a chain? Sorry, I had to sing it out. And I don't know, maybe this is I don't know who is on the bottle, but it was two things. Somebody said this, and I guess it was sent to Blueface. Maybe it was GM. What's up, bro? Why are you speaking on my situation? Obviously, that must be Young Ro. Where are you trying to go with this situation? Why are you trying to go with the situation? I don't know. So, anyways, y'all, this is what he said. I don't know you or your situation, young brother. I'm just advising the next artist to you. A chain may be a piece of jewelry, but to your career is bigger than that. I don't know what you got or what you don't got or what you even signed for. That was my opinion on the 15-second clip I seen of you. If you see yourself making it far in this industry, everybody gonna have an opinion that just come with the shit. Don't let the media gas you up. I didn't say none disrespectful. Direct and take it how you want to take it. If anything, you only gonna get more followers from it, which is always good for businesses. Yeah, I just added that part. So the young man was like, okay, you know what? Polka dot face, polka dot door, pink face, blue face, green Power Ranger. I don't know what your problem is. The OGs tell me be quiet, stuff, whatever. But basically, like, You speak on my situation, bro. You just let that go, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he even say no fighter words, because he could have said really came at him disrespectful. You know what I mean? But he still stands, and I hope he stands with that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Get the coins together, because if you're gonna pay for image, whatever, um, um, pay for image, whatever. Like he's saying, like jewelry is more so an investment. Yeah, save your money, whatever. Just oh gosh, just So I'm just saying, like I can't. But anyways, I might just say, but this was, like I said, didn't like Blueface one time stayed in his vehicle and stuff like that? And I mean, it doesn't mean just because we don't know it that he may not have investments and may have stuff on the side, real estate or whatever. But the way he's trying to say invest in jewelry, what is y'all going together with one of these popular, jewelry custom makers, and you coming in and getting some of the profits or something like that, or you got a jewelry store, but there's a link. Remember like Paul Wall, y'all, Paul Wall, baby. Even how he's been doing before I even heard about the rap game when he been in, he was with Toby recently, like last month they did a video, whatever, as well. But remember how he been making grills, and he's still making grills make other best. It's like just like Chameleon there. They see me rolling. You know how he invested into the technology game. E40 got restaurants and stuff like that and all the stuff, other businesses, whatever. But that's what I'm saying is, if he thinking like jewelry, you know how they've been doing like estimates certain jewelry and how they devalue and stuff like that. Just, oh gosh, I just hope this young man, young Ro, just stay on a track, whatever, and don't fall for the okie doke, whatever. Don't drink, I was gonna say don't drink. Yeah, I just said don't follow these trends that ain't gonna help, like, in the longevity fails, work, make sure, make that wealth, make that generator wealth go, you know what I mean? And, just take it from there. But anyways, y'all, dang, I'm almost done with my 45 minutes. I didn't know I was going to rant like that, y'all. But anyways, y'all, hugs and loves, and God bless, and I will see y'all next month. Yeah, next month, y'all. Anyways, like I said, I'll see y'all in the next one, whatever, and I'm just, and I'm out of here. So anyway, let me get out of here. But like I said, see y'all in the next one. Take care. God bless. Y'all, enjoy y'all next week and enjoy y'all next month, whatever. And we getting ready for the big holidays, y'all. You got your Christmas or Xmas. You got Hanukkah. You got Kwanzaa as well. You got your New Year's. People gonna get lit and stuff. New Year's Eve and stuff. I also got my sister's birthdays. I mean, my little sister, that's my niece, and my first lady, my little poo. That's a lot of people. That's not cool, I know. But anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. Until next time.